Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Quebec early in the day. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Demon Deacons will put total leather and we'll get started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Miami's offense comes onto the field first today. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. Boy, this just hasn't been their year. All of the aspirations starting the season in the top 5, but there's always someone that seems to bottom out against those big expectations.
No question, Reese, and what's so disappointing, especially looking at this team's offense, is they're just not making the plays. They've got the guys on paper that look like they could be All-Americans. They have guys that can change the course of games, and that's why coming into this season, they were given that top 5 ranking, but on the field, in games, they simply, for whatever reason, have not been able to get it done, and the lack of execution, to me, is a huge reason why they've fallen out of the top 25.
Yeah, they haven't handled the pressure. I mean, that's just the easiest way to say it, because you just mentioned playmakers. They got them. They got guys that know how to play this game. That's why they were ranked in the top 5. They've got to get something going, and it has to start today.
Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air, it's Pena. The screen, he's got wheels. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. The give on the option. He breaks a tackle. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Up-tempo for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now they're going to throw it. He's got it on the move. He's got it out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Going for 6. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. Fitted in the window for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where...
Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, no.
Back to throw, it's Pena. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Demon Deacons will hustle to the line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snags it on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The give to the back. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and the coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Pena. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
Off the play fake on first down. Throwing on the run. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking for space. It's Maddox. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miami!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. On target to the left. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Pena. Finds his tight end. Turning it on! And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Demon Deacons have a lot of options on second and inches. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Demon Deacons line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Got it in the middle. It's sacked.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Pulls it in. It's sacked. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Canes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. And the Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires left, and the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He uncorks one deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. And I think the thought process is, look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Pulls and fires complete. Flips a tackle and he's got room. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the...
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, wait. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Quickly out to the tight end. Got room at the 35. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Off the play fake. A little release to the back. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. All wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's Pena. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing your end zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacon.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UCF. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And time is running short. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Canes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. So much for the wet ball drill. He muffed it, and it's loose.
Kick catch interference. Kick team.
You got to give him room and let him catch the football, and if he's called for the fair catch, you just have to stay back. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Pena. Here comes the heat. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Hurricanes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Try trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. The Demon Deacons come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
It's complete. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big... And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They'll run for it on third and short. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Maddox. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing it.
And he fakes it. He's going to throw it. And it works if he can get the first down. Quick step and go. The fake punt works to absolute perfection, and it's a touchdown. You line up for a punt, and instead of kicking it away, instead, you can kick an extra point, a touchdown off the fake.
And, Reese, I don't think you call this play unless you know what you're getting from the defense. Otherwise, you keep the offense on the field. You know the look you're going to get. You know they're going to be aggressive. You take advantage of it. You surprise them, and you get the big play for your offense.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Pena. Pressure coming. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're...
Touchdown, Canes! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply
One deep down the left side. It's caught. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. Use the pro. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen, he can go. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Power football with the run. Got the 1st down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's sacked. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Rides the back on the option, the give. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down.
But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. And he's got it. Got to get to the sticks. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Hurricanes are rolling down the field. The lone back's got it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's open on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with it.
Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Miami! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Gives it on the option. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. The Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And some room to work. Hard running there. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Demon Deacons come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Flying down the left side. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Back to throw, it's Pena. Caught in the backfield, it's Bohannon. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Just keep slinging it. Under fire. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
He's looking to pass. Under fire. And the 10 complete the long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the pen in coverage, forcing